Around San Diego County, we could see more today than what we saw over the course of the weekend. We'll be timing out the remainder of it for you.
Some of my professors are attending the strike, so they canceled class for this week.
A strike at CSU campuses is about to start. What union members are asking for, plus the impact on students.
It's clear to me that a majority of Republican primary voters want to give Donald Trump another chance.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis drops out of the race for the White House just before the first in the nation primary.
You're watching CBS 8 Mornings at 6.
We are following breaking news out of San Ysidro this morning where at least 2 people were shot. San Diego police just confirmed this information to CBS 8.
And this is a live look at the scene. You see the crime scene tape up, several police vehicles there investigating what led up to this. This is in the 100 block of Calle Primera. Police say both victims were taken to the hospital. Their conditions are not known. As our photographer zooms in there, you can see that they have got their evidence markers down, and they are trying to figure out what led to these 2 people being shot. It's not clear if any arrests have been made. So we do have a crew out there at the scene waiting to get the latest details on this. As soon as we get new information, we'll pass it along here on CBS 8. Of course, the other issue that they're having to deal with at that scene and everyone else around town is the rain right now. I'm glad you're with us at 6 a.m. I'm Eric Connert.
And I'm Anna Laurel in for Netta Iranpour. We have team coverage this morning. CBS 8's Regina Urita has safety reminders for drivers. We're going to start, though, with meteorologist Evan Narani. Evan, here in the newsroom, even in the studio, we can hear the rain coming down, and look at Regina.
Exactly, and this is timed out pretty consistently. We do expect that as we get toward the mid-morning time frame, about 9 to noon or so, we'll see even heavier rain come down. That's because, take a look, satellite radar is showing how, yes, San Diego County is starting to see that rain, but the more dramatic areas of orange, yellow, even red, those are still on their way to us. So take a look. This is what our county looks like as we speak. Coastline's starting to get inundated with those showers, and things will not let up in the next several hours. We've got plenty more on the way. Possibility of seeing several inches in the forecast between now and early tomorrow morning. Thunderstorms by the afternoon. Temperatures cooler than average. There is a lot going around here, and it comes on the heels of an already very wet weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, really just Saturday and Sunday in particular, we saw a hefty majority of that rain come down, and even more expected. So that rain expected to impact the roads as well. CBS 8's Regina Urita is live in Normal Heights this morning with what California Highway Patrol has for people to know. Regina, I see how that rain is affecting you right now too.
Yeah, Evan, it is really coming down right now. We have been standing here for a couple minutes. We are soaked, but we have been monitoring the weather conditions for the past 2 hours. We had a brief pause, and now we're seeing that downpour. So if you're heading out the door, remember the roads are slick and wet right now, and if you're not driving with caution, you could end up in a very dangerous situation. So we were able to speak with California Highway Patrol about some of the recommendations that they have for those who are driving during this early morning commute. Take a listen.
A lot of our crashes we see are because people are driving on bald tires. Check your tires. Make sure that they're in proper work. Have proper tread. Right. Make sure your windshield wipers are working properly.
And that is Officer Jake Sanchez with California Highway Patrol, who you just heard. He also says anytime the windshield wipers are on your headlights, anytime the windshield wipers are on, your headlights should also be on. Sanchez strongly recommends that you don't slam your brakes. If you feel your car drifting, instead take your foot off the gas to allow your car to correct itself and regain traction before the brakes. Oftentimes people drive too fast on the wet roads, forgetting about the hazard that's been sitting there. So with more rain expected, he advises the drivers really to watch out for pooling waters on the roads. Other tips the CHP advises is making sure you have your seatbelt, keep your eyes on the road, and definitely slow down to avoid your car from spinning out. So back out here, definitely seeing that heavy rainfall at the moment, what Evan had been talking about. We're going to be seeing that throughout this morning, but we're definitely feeling it right now. So if you're heading out the door, definitely bring that rain jacket and slow down on the roads again. So that's the latest here in Normal Heights. I'm Regina Urita. Something's back to you guys.
Regina, get back in the car. I can't get over how much water is coming down. You can keep up with the latest weather conditions today and alerts on the go. You can download the free CBS 8 app from Google Play or the App Store. And you can show us the weather where you live. Share pictures and videos on the CBS 8 app under the Near Me section. Then click Share with Us.
Well, we are less than 2 hours away from a faculty strike at all 23 California State University campuses. That includes San Diego State and Cal State San Marcos. The labor union striking represents nearly 30,000 faculty members. Among their demands, a 12% pay increase and full semester paid parental leave.
We don't make enough money to pay for rent. The rent in our region, in our state, are so high that many of our members don't make enough to cover for rent, for gas, for groceries.
If we were to agree to the increases that these unions are demanding, we would have to make severe cuts to programs. We would have to lay off employees.
It's up to the individual professors whether to cancel particular classes, so students might be left to decide whether they want to cross a picket line to get on campus. According to CSU, the universities will be open. The strike starts at 8 a.m. It could last through Friday until demands are met. Meantime, a different strike was averted today. Hundreds of skilled trade workers at CSU schools were also set to walk off the job, but Teamsters Local 2010 announced it agreed to a tentative 3-year deal on Friday. The deal still needs to be ratified and will be brought before the Board of Trustees in March. The union represents about 1,100 workers.
This morning, there are now just 2 candidates running for the GOP presidential nomination after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis dropped out. DeSantis said he does not have a clear path to victory. He endorsed former President Donald Trump. This comes just 1 day before the nation's first primary in New Hampshire. Now, Nikki Haley, the only other person running against Trump for the GOP nomination, questioned Trump's mental acuity after a series of recent comments.
He claimed that Joe Biden was going to get us into World War II. I'm assuming he meant World War III. He said that he ran against President Obama. He never ran against President Obama.
If you want a losing candidate who puts America last, vote for Nikki Haley.
Not take them away.
And so you can see these are the ads that are coming out and running probably 24/7 there in New Hampshire. This week, the Biden administration and campaigns are both focused on abortion rights to mark the anniversary of the landmark Roe v. Wade decision. Vice President Kamala Harris is set to make a speech later today in Wisconsin.
All right, well, it may be raining right now, depending on where you live. We're going to have these spotty showers pretty much all day today.
All day, morning time especially, and then afternoon becomes a little bit more spotty versus now, between now and noon, I mean, heavy stuff coming down.
Gotcha.
Right now, we are still seeing kind of those lighter bands come through. We're going to see intensity pick up into the mid-morning stretch between about 9 a.m. and noon. Seems to be our best opportunity for that. Weekend rain totals, I mean, remember, although this is a very wet Monday, we just are on the heels of a very wet weekend. Over an inch came down for Carlsbad, for Fallbrook, for Palomar Mountain, Julian. So plenty of spots picked up on over an inch. Most spots down toward the South Bay were closer to half an inch, along with downtown San Diego, just about 0.6 of an inch. So these are pretty good numbers for us. I mean, we need them considering it's been a mainly dry month of January for us. So we could use more of it, and we're going to get plenty of it today. 100% chance of rain drops down to 56% by Tuesday as a few showers linger into early Tuesday morning, tapering off by the afternoon. And then from about Tuesday afternoon all the way through the weekend into early next week, we are back to dry skies. So live look outside shows gray conditions as we speak. Sunrise technically at 6:49, though we won't see much of the sun actually rising. We'll instead just see that diffused gray out there. Sunset 5:12. Better opportunity by sunset for us to maybe see a little bit of that sun peeking through, but not a great opportunity even into the afternoon forecast time frame. 5-day forecast looks like this. I mean, we've got those temperatures warming up pretty nicely. By the time we get to the end of the week, low 70s very likely, but for now, we're cooler than normal. We've got heavy rain in the forecast for today, plenty of wind across the mountains and deserts. We've even got that flood watch that is in play from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So again, that's going to be our heaviest time frame, is about 9 a.m. to noon, and then after that scattered thunderstorms are going to be very likely. By the time we get into Tuesday, we've got temperatures starting to warm up. AM showers exist through early Tuesday. Back to dry skies by Tuesday afternoon. Looks like Wednesday could be a cloudy one, but it's going to be a dry one nonetheless. So we can at least celebrate that part of the forecast. And then seeing those temperatures really warm up as a ridge of high pressure builds into the weekend and early next. In terms of how much we could see between today and early tomorrow, coastline expecting about 1 to 2 inches along with our inland valleys. Heavier precipitation expected over the mountains. This is a warmer storm, so it's going to be rain for all of us. No snow in our mountain forecast. But yeah, 1 to 2 inches all expected to come down in the next about 24 hours. Let's check in on traffic at 6:10, and we are seeing that drive times on the 163 northbound are slowing down just a bit. You're at 51 miles per hour, not all that impacted. A little bit slower on the Coronado Bridge from downtown to Coronado. You are down to 38 miles per hour. Let's check in on your border wait times now. 60-minute wait at the San Ysidro Port of Entry. Not too bad. You're waiting an hour. Otay Mesa Port of Entry going to also run you about 1 hour. Back to you.
And don't worry about the rain because the Farmers Open Insurance is coming here and we can tell you a little more about it.